Okay. Showtime. Coffee and conversation. That's what we do. Oh, it's the same, Craig. I guess I had to open it. It's perfect, right, Karen?
Yeah.
It's not. Good morning. We over here having a conversation as if we ain't live.
Are we live?
Are we live? We are live.
Good to see everyone. Welcome again. Coffee and Conversation.
Welcome. Go get your cups of coffee and come join the conversation. If you want to get water, get water. You can grab water, coffee, whatever you might. I got coffee, I got water. I'm ready. And it's Coffee and Conversation Tuesday here at Capital Recovery Center. My name's Michael, one of your recovery coaches.
And I am Craig. I'm also a recovery coach specialist.
And I'm Karen, also a recovery coach.
All right.
See, I put that special on
You're the specialist.
I'm just a
Recovery coach specialist. Put that title up in there. Give honor to whom honor is due. All right. So today we just have we're going to go over a handout that says Rap for Everyday Lives. It was created by Gina Calhoun and Dana McFalls. It also was assisted with Dr. Mary Ellen Copeland. She's the same person that did the other worksheet, was a part of the SAMHSA worksheet that we're doing.
Oh, great.
Same person.
Perfect.
So this is going to be something we discuss. RAP stands for Wellness Recovery Action Plan.
Wow.
Wellness Recovery Action Plan. So what we do at Capital Recovery Center, we have, what is it called?
An RMP, Recovery Management Plan.
A recovery management plan. So to give people some type of insight into what we do when we get people who sign up to be recoveries at Capital Recovery Center, this is something that we go over with each individual. So we'll just go into one of those and we'll just pinpoint certain things and let you know what we use to help us in the process of assisting you during your recovery.
All right. Sounds great. Which one do you want to start first? Our recovery management plan? All right, let's get into it. I'll give you a general idea or general synopsis of what is a recovery management plan here at Capital Recovery Center. Number one is the introduction. And we like to, when we have a client that comes in the office, we like to build on their strength. Identify their strength as opposed to their weakness.
Yeah.
What support they're having, such as NAA meetings, and is there any treatment. Then we go to the second domain, which is called an assessment. And it's mild, it's not intensive, it's very straight to the point. Transportation, housing, employment, budgeting, education, relationships, medical, dental, mental, physical wellness, relaxation, recreation, financial, and legal. And third, stages of change. We work on those three aspects of those three stages to help someone to break down barriers, find out what they need, and how we can assist them. And
That's good, because all these three things that he mentioned, the intro to your recovery management plan, the life domains, and certain things like he mentioned, identify the strengths and what are your top priorities currently. One of these questions we ask each recovery is the reason why we find out, because we need to find out what's the highest thing or the most important thing to each person that they believe that they need to have assistance with. So when we're doing a recovery management plan, these are the things that we're trying to locate or find out. You know, sometimes people might have a financial situation or employment, or they might have housing as their priority. And in the life domains, we want to find out if that individual has any type of transportation, do we have medical assistance, or be able to provide for even their spirituality, mindfulness, and their culture. We care about the whole person.
Yeah, right.
And stages of change, we just want to find out how ready are you to take action to the things that we could come up in your recovery management plan.
And
So-
number 4, I forgot number 4.
Oh,
right?
I'm sorry.
And that is, we already made mention. What action plan, which is brainstorm, what steps are you ready to take, and
Yeah.
how we can assist you in taking those steps? What goals are you ready for?
And identify in the action plan, you identify the strengths that you already have. And not only the strengths, you also want to identify boundaries
Uh-oh.
to support habit changes.
Come
You
on.
have boundaries that support habit changes. So all of this is covered when you come to Capital Recovery Center and we go over the recovery management plan. We are trying to make a blueprint, if you will, for each individual and help you in all of those areas. That's what the recovery coach's job is to do, to help you, because our motto is, how can we help you with your recovery?
Today.
There you go.
All right.
Now, with that being said, Ms. Karen, you want to introduce us to the next lesson we're about to go into?
Okay, so the lesson pretty much explains what a RAP is. It says, what can a RAP plan do for me? Or in our case, a RMP.
Yes.
It may help you change the way you feel when you are very sad, have pain, hear voices, stressed, angry.
It can help you with, if you're sad, pain, voices, stress, or angry. All this is something that if you put a wellness recovery action plan together or recovery management plan, that's the title of ours, it can help you in all of these type of areas. What we have on that page? All right, what is it? It's a plan written or drawn, pay attention, by you, for you. The recovery management plan is a plan that is created or written or drawn up by you, for you. It's not what we think you should have the help in. It's the areas that you think that you should need the help in. Someone may write it with you, but you tell them what you want in it.
So you play a very important role in your recovery. It's not about us just pouring our ideas into you. It's about you helping us to identify some of the things that you may be struggling with, and we can move forward.
Yes, because the recovery management plan here at Capital Recovery Center is similar to, it is in the addiction field, it's called a treatment plan. This is the Recovery Capital's treatment plan, non-clinical treatment plan. So on the clinical side, they have a treatment plan that's also supposed to be created with the client. And in the recovery side, Capital Recovery Center, the recovery management plan is also supposed to be created with the recovery. So they go hand in hand. They are similar things. Someone might write it with you, but you tell them what you want in it. It's always about you.
And it says, it is change when you want it changed. You decide who to share it with. Those are two important bullets, because sometimes people may find themselves having difficulty in one stage of change. And then they might say, well, I want to work on plan A. And so normally when someone do an assessment or treatment plan, there may be 3 bullets that you might say: education, it might be employment. Education, employment, work on saying housing. And then the other one may be relationship. And so we ask you, which of the 3 that you might want to work on? Most likely, most people, if they don't have a job, they may say, well,
Employment.
I want to work on employment because I need to sustain myself.
And also, like he said, it said it is changed when you want it to change. And that could also mean that you achieved that goal that was set previously. So when you come to the recovery coach and you let them know, I had this as a high priority initially. However, I attained employment, I attained this, or I attained that. Now I want to change that from being a high priority, and I want to put this particular thing as my highest priority now on my recovery management plan. So it can change when you want it to change. Remember, I gotta tell you, it's always about you.
Absolutely.
Miss Karen.
It is a way of life. It can be used every day, all the time. No one can tell you that you need to have a plan. It does not take the place of medicine that is working for you.
Whoa.
It does not take the place of seeing a doctor or a therapist of your choice.
Equipping you with some cognitive tools. Like the article says, don't utilize these groups' cognitive tools in substitute of seeing your doctor, staying on course with your medication as well.
Good stuff. Good stuff, brother.
All right.
Good stuff.
Where are we? Well, let's talk a little about what's coming up this week.
What we got? Recovery on Wheels?
Yep, Recovery on Wheels is going to be out in Millville tomorrow
Stuff.
at the mini park across from City Liquor.
City Liquor.
City Liquor, Millville tomorrow. Recovery on Wheels. It's a good thing for individuals. If you have any loved ones that you would like to bring them by the Recoveries on Wheels, you can always drop over there and have one of the recovery coaches do an assessment and everything. Everything done right on the spot. No appointment needed.
Come on.
No appointment needed.
Alright, so then we're going to continue with wellness, right?
Cool.
Wellness means being able to enjoy life, not being sad, angry, or feeling ill all the time. Wellness is feeling good about yourself. What wellness means is different for everyone.
That's awesome. Wellness is feeling good about yourself. One of the things I tell, I do everything that I do in my life is factored around my purpose, even my job. My job is factored around what I do in my own personal life. But I always mentor individuals and I always tell them never compare your life to another individual's life. Feeling good about yourself, don't get into the process of trying to compare one to another. If you're thinking about wellness, however you are, or whoever you are, and how you have made your life to be, feel good about that without comparing it to one another. Because I remember my mentor told me he used to compare his life to someone else, but he realized that he was only seeing that person on that particular weekend. So I said, what you mean? He said, I only seen him one day out the week, and he never knew what he was doing the other 6 days. So he stopped comparing himself one to another, and instead, you got to do the same thing. Wellness is feeling good about yourself, not somebody else.
Good stuff, Mike.
Good stuff.
Come on with it, Karen.
Recovery. Every day you can work on feeling better. There are 5 ideas to help you feel better. Hope. Things will get better. Personal responsibility. Only you can change how you feel and what you do. Education. Learning all you can about yourself and what works for you. Self-advocacy. Speaking up for yourself, writing or drawing your own plan. Support. Having people that you want to help you in good times and hard times.
Hope. Hope things will get better. It's a Bible verse and it says, if hope deferred makes the body sick. That means if a person loses hope, it can literally make an individual sick. So in saying all that, in the recovery process, always try to keep your hope, have a hope or an expectation, if you will, that things will get better. Because if you lose your hope, if any individual lose their hope in anything transferring or changing, then it could possibly make that individual sick.
Personal responsibility. Let's deal with that. And that's part of recovery, and that's very important because it says only you can change how you feel and what you do. And so sometimes we have to be self-motivated. You know, sometimes you might don't feel like exercising, but you might say, well, you know, I want to get myself together. And so you have to push yourself. And so what we do, we're not going to hold your hand through the process. Some people need more hand holding than others. But those who don't, I encourage you to keep moving forward in your recovery, and so that is so important. All right.
Keep going.
Yeah. All right.
Keep going on the other side. Or you want to do a story?
It's on you. Well, it don't matter.
All right.
Action.
Action.
Activities you are going to do to make yourself feel better. Some ideas are listen to music, draw pictures, sew, take a shower, take a walk, play with an animal, or go to the movies.
Listen to music. Take a walk. Go to the movies. That's pretty good activity. You gotta find activities you are going to do to make yourself feel better. You gotta find different things. I like to go outside and just meditate on my back porch, look at trees or whatever. Find something to just meditate. Read. I love reading. I love listening to music, and I love going to the gym. These are all things that I find activities that I can do no matter how I'm feeling. However, I notice that when I'm doing the things that I like to do, these activities, if I'm in a bad mood, my mood changes because I'm doing some activity that I enjoy doing. So you have to find some type of activities that you enjoy doing now that you're on your recovery process. You must locate some type of activities, because if you sit idle, that's a terrible place to be in the head by yourself.
And also, I want to encourage those who are watching or listening, when you choose music, choose some constructive music with some constructive lyrics. Because a lot of times, if we're not mindful of the things that we listen to, it can poison the way we behave and respond.
Awesome. Yep.
Now, one of the things I like to do for my action plan, because I am in recovery myself, and I had the opportunity to go fishing. Deep water.
Oh, nice.
Deep water fishing. You know, when I was little, we used to fish off the bridge, but that's another story. However, when I went deep water fishing with a bunch of, other people, we had a fantastic, it was so, some people get, nervous, some people get sick. However, if you ever experience it, go fishing, go for bike riding, do something to, something therapeutic.
Some type of activity. You gotta find some activities.
Okay. Karen, let's talk about some things you like to do.
What you like to do over there?
Talk to me.
Well, I recently found river rafting.
Really?
You guys ever
Ooh.
gone river rafting?
No.
That sounds
So you
good.
sit in a tube pretty much, or you could go on a kayak and you just go with the waves of the river.
Yeah.
It's really relaxing.
Oh, that's fun.
But
That sounds fun.
you can only do that, I think, in the summer since it's it's water.
Yeah.
And
That's
I like
pretty
to
fun.
paint.
You like to paint? Yeah. And
I don't know how to paint much, but
Yeah.
You like doing
You
it.
give
I
it a
like
try.
doing it.
It's relaxing to you.
We used to roller skate. I don't
Yeah.
know, that's might be-
Franklinville, we used to go to.
Okay, I thought I was telling my age, but yeah, we used to roller skate, not rollerblade. We used to roller skate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun.
You just gotta find some type of activities that you enjoy. Don't find things that other people enjoy doing. It's good to do that, but find things that you enjoy doing, and make that a part of your action plan.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, going on to action plan. A plan is a writing down or drawing a picture of what makes you feel better and what you will do when you don't feel good. It contains a list of things that make you happy or feel good. It has what you need to do when you're upset, not feeling well.
Make you happy. The things make a list. The list contains things that make you happy or feel good. That's why I was saying all the things, the activities that I do, no matter what mood I'm in before I'm doing them. Once I start to do them, it changes my mood and makes me feel good. I can go start working out and have an attitude. Once I start walking on a treadmill, lifting some weights or whatever, my mood will start to change. Without me even consciously thinking about it, just because I enjoy the activity of working out. So make a list of things that make you happy and feel good.
Mm-hmm. And here's an old adage. I don't know how old it is, but it says, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. And so always create a plan so that you do not fail. And if you fall or fail, get back up. Just like riding a bike. Many times we get on a bike, bumps and bruises. That's what life. Sometimes you're gonna, fall off the bike, but take the training wheels off and go for it. All right?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's get busy out here.
Looking good.
All right. Last and not least.
Good action plan set the stage for achieving a goal or goals. It maps out the steps with a detailed schedule of key activities needed to accomplish what you set out to gain.
A good one.
A good action plan.
Mm-hmm. All right, that sounds excellent. So, rap. I like this article because when I think about rap, I think about wraparound services that we provide here. And when we say wraparound services, is that a lot of times we send people or we link people up to detox or recovery or residential or IOP. And sometimes people don't have stable housing, so we assist them with sober living housing and things of that nature. And so we're working on, we have bus tickets for transportation.
Nice.
Those who don't have ways and means to get to a doctor's appointment, we can provide those outlets as well. We assist with temporary IDs. And if we can't do it, we'll link you up to someone else through our referral sources.
We have a bunch of them.
We have a bunch of them, right?
Why write a rap? The intended outcome of writing a rap is to live an everyday life of hope, personal responsibility, education, self-advocacy, and support. Let's look at these five keys right here, and then we'll get out of here. The first one is hope. The belief that you can move toward wellness, that improvement is always possible. The belief you can go after and reach your goals. The belief that you can live a happy and productive life. Next.
Personal responsibility. The ability to respond and act with purpose and direction. The self-determination to make your own informed choices by exploring a variety of options and choosing the ones that work best for you.
Next.
Education. The process of learning all you can about yourself so you can make wise choices about how you want to live. This includes seeking more information about how you can improve your life. Education includes recognizing the action steps you want to take to achieve your goals.
Next, self-advocacy. Once you have set out to achieve something new and exciting for your life, once you have learned all about the steps needed to reach your goal, self-advocacy means going forward with courage, persistence, and determination, expressing yourself clearly and calmly with respect until you get what you need for yourself. Next.
Support. Support from family, friends, and care providers is essential for well-being. Support involves being part of a community, having a feeling of connectedness, building partnerships as you move towards your hopes and dreams.
Next, everybody. The only person who can write your rap is you.
All right.
And that concludes our lesson for today. And remember, we do recovery management plans whenever we get recoveries, and we will go through that. Each individual's recovery management plan will be totally different. We just wanted to let you know some of the things that we do here at Capital Recovery Center. Again, my name is Mike, one of your Capital Recovery coaches.
And don't forget, on Thursday, we have
all recovery meeting at 1 p.m. every Thursday at 1 p.m. Come join us.
See you guys.
All right. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff.
All right. Let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.